What's going on, everyone? Brian here from metalhomerecording.com. Today we're going to be talking about mastering. Now, I'm going to be putting up a few different videos on different mastering chains that I like, and this is one that I've been getting into for the last little bit. This is a mid-side mastering chain. So let me go ahead and give you the rundown. This is our track to be mastered. I'm just using the audio from the last episode of the vegan black metal chef cooking show that I make. We're going to master that. And basically we have just this audio track. I have two group tracks, which I've labeled mid and side, and this talkback track, which you don't have to worry about because that's just for me talking now. So let's take a look at the mixer settings. One thing you'll notice that on the audio track that I have, the whatever audio you have to be mastered, I'm not sending it to the stereo bus. So I've taken out that little routing stereo out, taken it and just set it to bus. So it's not going to be going to the master channel. Then we have in the sends, we're sending it 0 dB to our mid group, and then sending it 0 dB to our side group. And here we're going to split the entire audio content into the mid content, which is what is in the center of the stereo field, and the side content, which is whatever's not in the center of the stereo field. So to do that, we have a little plugin called MSED by Voxengo. It's free. I'll have a link to it up on the website. See the description of this video for links for it. And in MSED, on the mid channel, we just have side mute, which only gives us the mid content. And on the side channel, we have mid mute, which only gives us the side content. Pretty easy. Then after we split it into the two mid and side, we're going to limit or compress the mid content individually and the side content individually. And then we'll mix them back together on the master channel into a final limiter, which I'm using Fab Filter Pro L. So let's take a look at this in action. We're going to do one at a time. So I'm just going to solo the mid content and my talkback. And let's take a listen to what it sounds like. Grab our mid limiter as well. Now, with the L316 here, this is basically mostly a default setting. I've pulled the threshold up to 0 because we're going to set that depending on the music. I pulled this output ceiling down to -6 just to give me some extra room. I've removed the dithering because we're going to dither in the last stage in the Fab Filter Pro L. So let's hear what this sounds like.
Scour the line. The journey through the depths. 40 creatures to race, guided by the dark light into the abyss where leads. Pythons calling the bezel on the keys. The secrets of Pesto and flame origines. These harrow.
Alright, so I like to compress down to about -6 dB attenuation. And let's do the same for the side content. Okay, so I compressed down to about -6 dB attenuation on both the mid and the side. Now we're going to combine everything together with our final limiter. You've also noticed that I've reduced the side fader by -6 dB. You can mix this into whatever sounds good to you. It just typically sounds good right around -6 dB for me, so I just keep it there. All right, and our final limiter, Fab Filter Pro L. We have our oversampling at the 4x. Got the dithter at 16-bit because we're going to be bouncing it down to 16-bit 44.1K file. And actually, this is basically just a preset, the metal natural loudness preset. I really like that one. You can set the limiter style however you want. And we're just going to push the gain till we get a little bit of a gain reduction. I've got my output ceiling set at -0.01. And let's see what happens.
Scour the light, where the gold wedge lies beneath the journey through the dumps. 40 creatures to race, guided by the dark light into the abyss where it leads. Pythons garlic and beans all on the keys. The secrets of Pasco explain more at your knees. These heralds bring more the plastic cannon. This all began.
That's about it. It's pretty easy to do, not too complicated. You can put whatever plugins in addition to these that you want, any kind of EQ, compression, tape simulators, anything that you want. And experiment around and make it your own. This, even as just a pretty basic thing, seems to work pretty well for me. And if you like it, share in the comments what your favorite mastering chains are, or your favorite mastering plugins and things like that, and we'll experiment around with a bunch of them. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.
Scour the light, where the gold wedge lies beneath the journey